Hey everyone, Kelly Alvina here from Lunam Love. So I'm sorry it's been over 8 months. Thank you to all of you who have subscribed to me so far, and I did want to start sharing some more videos about my experiences. So I'll never run out of things to talk about because the life of a witch is very interesting, but I'm not just a witch, I'm an energy worker. So I see a lot of weird things. I have a lot of crazy discoveries. I live a very magical life. This is my full-time job, so I'm always creating product, and when I'm not creating product, I'm exploring magic. Just weird things happen to me, so that's one of the things I wanted to share with you today. Actually, I wanted to share a very creepy thing that happened last night, actually. So before I start the story, I did want to talk about the thinning of the veil. The veil is so thin right now. Usually the veil is not only thin, but typically the veil was really seen really thin by around October, like Halloween, Samhain, Day of the Dead, and so forth. But especially with COVID going on, this year, the veil has been thin all the time, like nonstop, especially during the witching hour between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. So I had a creepy experience that happened last night. So there has been so much paranormal activity going on, but this one's up there as being pretty creepy. So I do want you to share with me different creepy things that have happened to you lately, paranormal things, magical things that have happened. So I'm going to share more of the magical things, but I did want to share this creepy incident. So last night I was meditating around 2 a.m. Usually I meditate without assistance of a guided meditation, but I was shared this meditation and I did it. Probably shouldn't have because I was kind of tired, but I listened to the meditation anyway, and I started to feel uneasy because honestly, just the guy's voice creeped me out a little bit, but I'm like, you know what, I'm fine. I kept picturing shields of light around me, that I was protected. So I'm talking quickly because I don't want to make a 30-minute video about this, but anyway, so I was meditating to the 30-minute track. I started to feel uneasy, but I just grounded myself, kind of let myself go into the meditation, and I fell asleep. So I fell asleep during the meditation, and I got startled awake because I was wearing headphones, and I got woken up by an ad because this meditation was on YouTube. So when I kind of startled myself awake, I woke up, I kind of sat up in bed, turned off my phone. I kid you not, I saw something by my dresser. And those who know me, I'm very grounded. I'm a Virgo, I'm a triple earth sign, I'm very logical. So whenever I see something weird, even if it's magical and living and breathing my craft every single day, I'm always skeptical, and I do that just to keep my footing with reality. So I always okay, was there a reasonable explanation for this? Why did that happen? A lot of times it is magic, but I always like to just have that logical side of me. So I turned off the YouTube channel. I looked across the room and there was these eyes, and I got creeped out because I don't like to see things in person. Most of the weird experiences that I'll be sharing with you and that I deal with are on within the third eye. So I see them within my mind's eye, not my physical eye. So when you see it with your physical eyes, and those who see things with their physical eyes, it's different. Well, at least for me, I did get startled. So I saw this creature staring at me, and I'll describe it in detail later because I know it's gonna sound trippy, and I blinked and I was just staring at it, and I'm like, am I seeing things? Is there a blanket over there that's making this weird image? It wasn't. But so I closed my eyes and I said, whatever is in this house, I want you to leave. And then I opened my eyes again and it wasn't there. So my husband, I was like, wake up, and I tried to tell him, and I was like, just hug me because I want to go to sleep. So I keep seeing something in my peripheral. So what this thing looked like, and it was really creepy, it actually looked like a doll. It looked like if you've seen Annabelle, the creepy 4-foot doll. I don't know, this thing I saw by my dresser was 4 feet tall, and I was creeped out. So speaking to friends about this the next day, because I'm I had a paranormal incident, and I'm trying to kind of figure out why it represented a doll, because usually demons, all that stuff, they don't look like dolls, you know what I mean? I don't have any dolls here, so no doll walked in my room. So I feel that certain spirits can tap into your mind, especially I was doing a hypnosis, okay? So, and they'll kind of camouflage themselves as something you fear. I've lost my fear of demons just because I see so many of them with my mind's eye, all kinds. Like, I don't even know the names of them, but I just see so many different kind of demons. I remove them from my clients. I see them, you know, in houses, I clear those. So it didn't present itself as a demon, it presented itself as a doll. To make this story even creepier is in the morning, so nothing else happened during the night. I slept fine. I woke up and I told my husband, do you remember I woke you up at 3 in the morning? And I'm looking at the time right now, it's 3:33 that I've been filming. So anyway, I asked my husband, like, do you remember I woke you up at night and I saw this creepy doll across the room? And he said he didn't remember me telling that, but he's like, oh, it's funny you say that. I'm like, shut up, like, what do you mean it's funny I said that? So he said that a couple times during that night, like while we were up, we were watching movies and stuff, he saw outside, or like through his peripheral, he saw like something small, and he thought it was like a creature or something, and he was just like, that's weird, like outside of our window. So he said that happened like 3 times, but he was just kind of just saying that it was just his imagination, or he imagined it, because my husband isn't very spiritual or into the occult or like believing things. He's way more skeptical than I am, because obviously I'm in this field. So anyway, that was my experience. There's been a lot of heavy things I've been dealing with, like clients. I've been dealing with all kinds of entities, and I don't want to make this a huge long video, but please share with me what kind of paranormal things that you've been dealing with, either spooky or of the magical sort. But since I did share a spooky one, you can share it too. So, oh, and speaking of which, I was going through my house this morning because I wanted to see if anything was still there. So I did my normal kind of investigation of how I kind of feel if there is something paranormal going on. I didn't feel anything. So I do feel like whatever did come into my house left as well. So I'm going to put more protective grids around my house tonight so nothing comes in, and I'm probably going to do that meditation during the day while I'm awake. It's kind of put me in a, I don't know, deep hypnosis, and I don't want to deal with that again. So anyway, making that story short, and here's my workshop, by the way. I am like completely out of soap, so I'm restocking this week. Here's some of my candles. I have some other products over there. I will do a tour of my workshop. Right now it's a little bit messy because I am still organizing because I did move spaces. So anyway, so much to share, so I just have to get over my perfectionist energy and just start filming. So anyway, I'll talk soon. We'll be on soon, and I will share some of my weird stories that happen. Bye.